Hey there and welcome. Today we're going to take a short journey together into some wisdom that is, well, truly timeless. We're going to explore 4 ancient verses that are designed to help us find a little bit of calm in our totally hectic modern world.
So let's just start with a question I think we can all relate to. Are you feeling overwhelmed by it all? You know, the constant notifications, the looming deadlines, the pressure that never seems to let up. It really can feel like you're caught in a storm, right? But what if there was an anchor you could hold on to?
All right, so let's dive right into our first big idea, this whole search for happiness and what it has to do with our restless minds. And that brings us to this really foundational verse, a piece of wisdom that's thousands of years old. And it simply says, "For one who is not calm, there is no happiness." Just let that sink in for a second. You know, what's so interesting here is how this idea kind of flips what we're usually taught. We're always told to go out and chase happiness, get that promotion, go on that trip. But this wisdom says something totally different. It says the first step isn't actually finding happiness, it's finding stillness. Happiness, it suggests, just naturally grows out of a peaceful mind. So, okay, if stillness is the real goal, how in the world do we get there? Let's get practical. Let's look at our first step, reclaiming your focus by thinking about your duty, but without all the worry that comes with it. And this next bit of wisdom, it gives us a really powerful tool to actually achieve that stillness. It's an instruction, and a powerful one. Do your duty, not worry about outcomes. So, what does that actually mean for us today in our lives? Well, here's the key takeaway. The one thing you truly have control over is the action itself. It's the effort you put in, the focus you bring, the integrity of your work. The results that happen after that, a lot of the time, that's just not in your hands. Just think about it for a second. That big presentation at work, or maybe a really tough conversation you have to have. Your real power is in preparing as best you can and in showing up authentically. This isn't about not caring about the results. It's about finding freedom in the effort instead of getting all tangled up in anxiety about the expectations. That is a massive shift in perspective. All right, so we've talked about our external actions. Now let's turn inward. Let's explore this idea of the unchanging self and how we can find our true center even when everything around us feels like chaos. This next verse offers such a profound anchor for us. What it's really saying is this: confusion is temporary, the self is stable. All that turmoil we feel, the stress, the anxiety, that's not the real you. It's not the core of who you are. And this breakdown here really lays it out perfectly. On one side, you've got all that temporary confusion, your moods that are always shifting, those daily anxieties that pop up, just all the external noise. But on the other side, there's your stable self. That's your core awareness, that quiet center. It's the part of you that's just there, watching it all happen. I absolutely love this metaphor because it just makes so much sense. Imagine a stormy sea with huge waves crashing on the surface. Well, deep down, beneath all that chaos, the ocean is always completely calm and still. That stillness, that's your true nature. The waves are just temporary weather passing through. And that leads us to our final step. And honestly, this might be the most transformative one of all. Let's talk about surrendering to peace, the ultimate release. This last verse is really an invitation. It says, "Surrender to me alone, I will free you from all worries." Now, I know that word surrender can sound a little scary, right? But let's unpack what it really means in this context. See, surrender isn't about giving up or admitting defeat. Not at all. Here, it's a conscious, powerful choice you make. It's the choice to release your worries to a greater power or principle. And that could be the universe, your higher self, or just the natural flow of life itself. So the ultimate insight here is that real deep peace, it's not found in white-knuckling your way through life, trying to control every single thing. It's found in the freedom that comes from trusting the process and finally letting go of that incredible burden. So where does all of this leave us? Let's bring it all together and take a final look at what the path forward can be for you. We've basically walked past 4 powerful signposts on the road to inner peace. First up, realizing that calmness is the real foundation of happiness. Then, we talked about focusing on your duty, your effort, not the results. Third, remembering to trust your stable self, that quiet place inside you beneath all the noise. And finally, learning to surrender your worries by actively choosing to let them go. So I'll leave you with this one simple question to take with you. Just looking at your life right now, with all of its moving parts, what is one worry, just one, that you can choose to release today?